Welcome to the home of the champions. St. Charles Academy indeed had a long journey toward the culture of excellence. Providing over 50 years of Christian Catholic education, students are taught to live life in prayer. The school works hard to teach the students not only in academics but also in life teaching of Jesus Christ. Through quality education, students are able to discover their talents and abilities. They are also able to learn to achieve fulfillment of their God-given talents and develop their self-confidence. Because of that, the school garnered numerous awards in regional and national level at academics and sports. St. Charles Academy, in terms of new learning techniques, is able to incorporate technology and education effectively and efficiently. The school is also equipped with up-to-date books that serve as reliable sources of information. The school also has high-end facilities and air-conditioned classrooms for the students' comfort in learning. They also have the outstanding, highly qualified, and certified teachers who molds the children to become active students and faithful sons and daughters of God. The school doesn't only focus in intelligence, but also the development of spiritual, moral, emotional, social, and physical faculties of the students. Catholicism taught us three important things, namely faith, hope, and love. Build our faith in God, have hope, and become the hope of the future generation. Learn to love one another. These numerous achievements made St. Charles Academy as one of the top performing schools in San Carlos City, Pangasinan. The rising Tiger of the North continues to aim higher as time passes by. Do you want to become a part of its journey to success?
School year 2019-2020 has been a roller coaster to every student, teacher, and parent. Each has faced his or her ups and downs towards the journey. Some hurtled all the way up to triumph, and some clambered up, taking one step at a time. At the end of the day, what matters most is the journey and not the destination, for the doing is more important than the outcome is.
Though this academic year ended up in an unexpected circumstance, let us always look to the bright side so we can find our way back. Every ending is a new beginning. It no longer matters how it ended or how this trying time affected us. What's more important is how we get up, how we move on, and how we continue.
They had come.
They had persisted.
They had conquered.
And now, mission is accomplished.
The day has finally arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to St. Charles Academy's virtual recognition and moving up ceremonies with the theme SULONG EDUKALIDAD.
Championing the nation's future.
To begin with,
Let us welcome the administrative staff of St. Charles Academy, headed by our school director, Monsignor Manuel S. Bravo Jr.,
Together with the high school principal, Dr. Norma E. Espino, and high school assistant principal, Dr. Irene R. Nami. Presenting the junior high school faculty, starting with the grade 7 advisors, the grade 8 advisors, and the grade 9 advisors.
Let us welcome the senior high school faculty, starting with grade 11 advisors, grade 12 advisors, and also our special teachers. And now we present to you the completers, starting with the students from grade 10 St. Francis with their advisor, Miss Marie F. Quijano.
Followed by the students from St. Lawrence with their advisor, Mr. Vincent Michael R. de Guzman.
Up next, the student from grade 10 St. Bridget with their advisor, Miss Rose Ann G. Cayago.
Then the students from St. Joseph with their advisor, Miss Melanie R. Sarmiento.
Followed by the students from grade 10 St. Dominic with their advisor, Miss Jonaline M. Peralta.
Up next are the students of St. Monica with their advisor, Miss Chabelita D. Meneses.
Also, we have the students from grade 10 St. Paul with their advisor, Mr. Janber C. Bacani.
And last but not the least are the students from St. Bernadette with their advisor, Mr. Melvin F. Soriano.
let us first ask guidance to our Almighty God through audiovisual presentation, and then followed by the singing of National Anthem and Pangasinan Hymn.
I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you in all the lovely things so fine and true. I see you in the beauty of the flowers and the rain. I see you between the lines of a sweet refrain. I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you even when I'm lonely and in pain. I see you in the beauty of the stars at night. I see you in my life, I feel alright. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you in the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you in the smile of a baby, sweet and true. I can see you in the eyes of my very best friends. I see you in these bonds, just like your love that never ends. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you in the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every
To set the tone of the event, we are pleased to have Miss Charlize Hermione G. Bautista, our Superintendent's awardee, to deliver her welcome address.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Charlize Hermione G. Bautista, and I am honored to speak here and welcome you all today, despite the unexpected circumstances. Let us all acknowledge the presence of Dr. Norma E. Espino, Principal of the High School Department of St. Charles Academy, Dr. Irene Nama, Assistant Principal of the High School Department, and our School Director, Monsignor Manuel S. Bravo Jr. I would also like to acknowledge all faculty members who have helped us here today. On behalf of Batch 2019 to 2020, I think this year has been quite the roller coaster ride for everybody, parents, teachers, and students alike. St. Charles Academy has been the proud vessel for wonderful people to hone and improve talents and hard work. It is not just a school, a home, and an institution, but a place of growth and understanding where challenges make and break those who are willing to strive for a better future. And, as of this day, there will either be more or less of us. As of this day, we go on to carry ourselves despite the harsh moments that make up life. But there are always legacies that we leave behind. For there are always legacies that need to be born. This day, we celebrate those legacies. The next day, we prove it. That we walk out of here knowing we shoulder something greater than ourselves. Something to protect and to be proud of. Something that will bring opportunities to us. Charlesian souls that know better to never miss an opportunity. Somehow, starting today, those very souls will carry on. And those souls will create moments for every one of us to seize. Carpe diem, and good morning once again.
This is now the time to count the fruit of the students' endeavors for their accountable efforts and guts throughout the school year 2019-2020. To begin with, let us first recognize our meritorious awardees from grade 7. Valdez Alexandra Marie C., Director's Awardee, Outstanding Class Mayor. Lomboy Craig John S., Director's Awardee, Outstanding Leader, Supreme Student Government, Grade 7 Representative. Tapiador Angel Rian M., Director's Awardee. Bulatao Ella Marie B., Director's Awardee, Responsible Secretary. Camacho Gleiser G., Director's Awardee. Tamundong Michael Brian M., Director's Awardee. Lao Jamilia Elaine M., Director's Awardee. Valdez Vivian O., Director's Awardee. Cancino Simon Samuel B., Director's Awardee. Salvador Ide Carlo Q., Director's Awardee. Matias Mark Andre M., Director's Awardee. Lopez Cristal Charm M., Director's Awardee. Cagiwa Regeline Nicole A., Director's Awardee. Ordonio Frances Thea B., Second Placer DSPC 2019 Script Writing and Radio Broadcasting, English. Best Script in Radio Script Writing and Broadcasting. Regaton Kent Hans Lior R., Supreme Student Government, Grade 7 Representative.
Up next, we have the Grade 8 Meritorious Awardees.
Caranto Mariel Jean S., Director's Awardee. First placer in DSPC 2019, Science and Technology Writing, Filipino. Sixth place in RSPC 2019, Science and Technology Writing, Filipino. Fernandez Hannah Marriage P., Director's Awardee. Second placer in DSPC 2019, Collaborative Desktop Publishing in English. Magtang Louise Rose A., Director's Awardee. Second placer in DSPC 2019, Editorial Cartooning, English. Salazar September Jane D., Director's Awardee. Samson John Carlo A., Director's Awardee. Third placer in DSPC 2019, Collaborative Desktop Publishing, English. Arambulo Aliyah L., Director's Awardee. Riswelio Abigail P., Director's Awardee. De Luna Josh Isabel S., Director's Awardee. Second placer in DSPC 2019 Collaborative Desktop Publishing in English. Supreme Student Government, Grade 8 Representative. Gagabi Sanchan Main B., Director's Awardee. Rosario Jamil Sheen L., Director's Awardee. First placer in DSPC 2019 Script Writing and Radio Broadcasting, Filipino. Best Script in Radio Script Writing and Broadcasting. Best in Infomercial or DEFCON Conceptual Creativity. Bautista Adrian Jamir I., Director's Awardee. Second placer in DSPC 2019 Sports Writing, Filipino. Paraino Christine Joyce A., Director's Awardee. Agbuya Abigail A., Director's Awardee. Perez Aliana Jean C., Director's Awardee. Nicolas Roxanne D., Director's Awardee. Aquino Josh Maclean F., Director's Awardee. Pascual Hershey C., Director's Awardee. Castro Russell Carl C., Director's Awardee. Second placer in DSPC 2019 Collaborative Desktop Publishing in English. Benitez John Ezekiel D., Director's Awardee. Miranda Joanna Nicole B., Director's Awardee. Pasqua Risley Jean G., Director's Awardee. Cancino Pinkineth, Director's Awardee. Second placer in DSPC 2019 Script Writing and Radio Broadcasting, Filipino. Best Script and Radio Script Writing and Broadcasting. Outstanding Class Mayor, Hasuken Julia Isabel B., Director's Awardee. Third placer in DSPC 2019 Collaborative Desktop Publishing in English. Supreme Student Government, Grade 8 Representative. Galisim Riza E., Director's Awardee. Chua Charles Benedict M., Director's Awardee. Peralta Nicole Trish C., Director's Awardee. Third placer in DSPC 2019 TV Script Writing and Broadcasting, Filipino. Lumboy Marish Anzen R., Director's Awardee. Pineda Shanti Paul A., third placer in DSPC 2019 Collaborative Desktop Publishing in English. Macaranas Dean Matthew D., second placer in DSPC 2019 Script Writing and Radio Broadcasting, Filipino. Best Script in Radio Script Writing and Broadcasting. Kabuay Charles Adrian A., Responsible Secretary.
The Grade 9 Meritorious Awardees.
Manuel Cheryl May G., Director's Awardee. Responsible Secretary, Supreme Student Government, Grade 9 Representative. Vergara Eliza Isabel S., Director's Awardee. Paragas Reynalyn C., Director's Awardee. Soriano Anthony P., Director's Awardee. Mendoza Mary Lee Jane S., Director's Awardee. Manuel Anika Noel S., Director's Awardee. Mendoza Esvin Ira M., Director's Awardee. Bautista Charles Harry G., Director's Awardee. Gonzal Kisha May G., Director's Awardee. Valdez Valerie Jen O., Director's Awardee. Second placer, Script Writing and Radio Broadcasting, English, DSPC 2019. Best Script in Radio Script Writing and Broadcasting. Mendoza Irish Kathleen A., Director's Awardee. Outstanding Leader. Maliano Alea Bel R., Director's Awardee. Second placer, Script Writing and Radio Broadcasting, English, DSPC 2019. Best Script in Radio Script Writing and Broadcasting. De Guzman Natalie May B., Director's Awardee. Magalong Loriz Angel A. P., Director's Awardee. Dizon Jason Vincent A., Director's Awardee. Flores Ivan R., Director's Awardee. Peralta Darren John V., Director's Awardee. De Guzman Maria Vian P., Director's Awardee. Austria Katrina Marie R., Director's Awardee. De Guzman Mia B., Director's Awardee. Padilla Normin Rochelle F., Director's Awardee. Pio Quinto Angela C., Director's Awardee. Reyes Justin May B., Director's Awardee. Velasquez Colleen S., Director's Awardee. Galito Jesseline R., Director's Awardee. Outstanding Leader. Swellen Vince Denzel M., Director's Awardee. Austria Ishiluan M., Director's Awardee. Responsible Mayor. De La Cruz Jem Rich A., Director's Awardee. Sigubre Eliza Glad V., Director's Awardee. Bakaling Michelle V., Director's Awardee. Versosa Henny Lee F., Director's Awardee. Austria Jolped S., Director's Awardee. Hoves Charmaine Pearl B., Director's Awardee. Austria Silas May M., Director's Awardee. Marcelia Blessy May L., Director's Awardee. Jose Nina Laika M., Director's Awardee. Bacani Kimberly Amor S., Director's Awardee. Illumin Mark Andre T., Director's Awardee. Aquino Faith Angela M., Director's Awardee. Aquino Sean Neil M., Director's Awardee. Season Jeanette D., Responsible Secretary. Mystica Pauline M., Outstanding Leader.
Now, the most awaited time has come to To present the candidates for completion of batch 2019-2020, here is our indisputable and amiable high school principal, Dr. Norma E. Espino.
Reverend Monsignor Manuel S. Bravo Jr., the School Director of St. Charles Academy, and the Superintendent of the Archdiocese of Lingayen-Dagupan Catholic Schools, I have the honor to present to you 290 candidates for completion, 137 handsome boys, and 153 beautiful girls. In my humble capacity as the high school principal, I hereby certify that they have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education Program. I therefore request that you confirm their completion.
By the power vested on me as Superintendent of the Archdiocese of Lingayen-Dagupan Catholic Schools, I hereby accept the recommendation of the principal and thereby confirm and pronounce you completers of the junior high school course of St. Charles Academy for the school year 2019-2020. Congratulations.
Let's have the completers from Grade 10 St. Francis of Assisi with their advisor, Miss Marie F. Quijano. Arias Justin Lawrence M., Archbishop's Awardee. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. Conduct Awardee. Best in Social Studies. Lector. Campus Journalism Awardee. Fourth Placer DSPC 2019 News Writing English. Bravo Justin A., Directors Awardee. Loyalty Awardee. Conduct Awardee. Best in Mathematics. Kuraming Felix Carlo V. P., Loyalty Awardee. Conduct Awardee. Kuiper Awardee. De Guzman Vince A., Directors Awardee. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. Conduct Awardee. De la Cruz Ron Mart S., Directors Awardee. Loyalty Awardee. Conduct Awardee. Espinoza Irving Janelle D., Loyalty Awardee. Conduct Awardee. Macalanda Froilan Josh B., Directors Awardee. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. CAT Officer. Conduct Awardee. Campus Journalism Awardee. Second Placer DSPC 2019 Collaborative Desktop Publishing English. Manongdo Kurt Justin P., Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. Conduct Awardee. Campus Journalism Awardee. Medina Ernest Matthew G., Directors Awardee. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. Conduct Awardee. Campus Journalism Awardee. Second Placer DSPC 2019 Collaborative Desktop Publishing English. Mercado Tidon John N., Directors Awardee. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. CAT Officer. Conduct Awardee. Duty Awardee. Lector Commentator. Campus Journalism Awardee. Montilla Lieutenant Patrick T., Loyalty Awardee. Conduct Awardee. Peralta Von Mark B., Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. CAT Officer. Conduct Awardee. Duty Awardee. Quevedo Britt Charles V., Directors Awardee. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. Conduct Awardee. Campus Journalism Awardee. Lector Commentator. Best in English. Resuelio Ray Andre M., Directors Awardee. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. CAT Officer. Conduct Awardee. Knight of the Altar. Viduya Ivan Lee B., Loyalty Awardee. Conduct Awardee.
Abalos Eliza May P., Directors Awardee. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. Conduct Awardee. Lector Commentator. Alterado Shira May B., Directors Awardee. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. CAT Officer. Conduct Awardee. Campus Journalism Awardee. GSP of the Year. Kuiper Awardee. Bautista Charlize Hermione G, Superintendent's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Conduct Awardee, Campus Journalism Awardee, GSP of the Year, First Placer, DSPC 2019, Feature Writing English, Bugayong Romalyn V, Director's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, GSP of the Year, Cancino Loria Marie A, Director's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Lector Commentator, GSP of the Year, Cancino Samantha B, Director's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, Campus Journalism Awardee, Best in English, Third Placer, DSPC 2019, Science and Technology Writing English, Casilian Angeline A, Director's Awardee, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Lector Commentator, GSP of the Year,
SSG Awardee, Sub Treasurer.
De Guzman Gaila Lenzi A, Director's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Lector Commentator, GSP of the Year, De Guzman Nelka Jelsi M, Director's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, Lector Commentator, De Guzman Shane Aubrey C, Director's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, GSP of the Year, Lector Commentator, Ferolino Janina Luis P, Director's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, GSP of the Year, Lector Commentator, Gallardo Riza May C, Director's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, Responsible Secretary, Lector Commentator, Garcia Katrina C, Director's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, GSP of the Year, Lector Commentator, Gonzales Althea Gwyneth S, Director's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, Lector Commentator, Best in ICT, Hermoso Lara Denise Agnieszka D, Director's Awardee, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Campus Journalism Awardee, GSP of the Year, Lector Commentator,
SSG Awardee, Business Manager.
Third Placer DSPC 2019, TV Scriptwriting and Broadcasting Filipino, Makaraag Audrey Kyle D, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, Lector Commentator, Narne Jazlene B, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, Pusadas Kayla P, Director's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Lector or Commentator, Prado Baby Gwyneth B, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, GSP of the Year, Sabangan Aryan F, Director's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, Lector Commentator, Santos Rain Nicole A, Director's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Conduct Awardee, Soriano Claudine M, Director's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, Lector Commentator, Weeper Awardee, Best in Filipino, Venluan Cyrene D, Director's Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Campus Journalism Awardee, GSP of the Year, Lector or Commentator, DLC Awardee, MAPE or CAT Leadership Awardee, third placer DSPC 2019 TV Script Writing Broadcasting, Filipino. Vistro Altia May M. Directors Awardee, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Outstanding Class President, Lecturer Commentator.
Completers from Grade 10 St. Lawrence of Rome with their advisor, Mr. Vincent Michael R. de Guzman. Carino Chris E.N.G., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Castro Albert Paul S., Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Boy Scout of the Year. Cruz Alice Sunder A., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Campus Journalism Awardee, Duty Awardee, First Placer DSP 2019 Script and Radio Broadcasting, Filipino, Best Script in Radio Script Writing and Broadcasting, Best in Infomercial .com Conceptual Creativity, Daroy Renzo A., Loyalty Awardee, CAT Officer, Duty Awardee, R1AA 2019 Delegate, Badminton, De Leon Carl Justin S., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Campus Journalism Awardee, Second Placer DSPC 2019 Script Writing and Radio Broadcasting, English, Best Script in Radio Script Writing and Broadcasting, De La Cruz Luke Aldrin D., Loyalty Awardee, CAT Officer, Boy Scout of the Year, Knight of the Altar. Matabang Shander Abs D.S., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, CAT Officer, Knight of the Altar. Munoz Johans R., Loyalty Awardee, Conduct Awardee, Campus Journalism Awardee, First Placer Editorial Cartooning, Filipino, DSPC 2019. Quijano Jerwin Adrian R., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Conduct Awardee, Resuelio Dolph Glenmark C., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, CAT Officer, Knight of the Altar. Saison Aljanser M., Loyalty Awardee, Conduct Awardee, Boy Scout of the Year, Knight of the Altar, Campus Journalism Awardee. Second Placer Collaborative Dasa Publishing, Filipino, DSPC 2019. Valerio Joseph Allen M., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Quipper Awardee.
Bardiaga Banicab G., Catechist, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Lector Commentator, SSG Awardee, Grade 10 Representative, Kaulboy Raleigh L., Directors Awardee, Conduct Awardee, Best in Science, Caron Francesca Rafa R., Loyalty Awardee, CAT Officer, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, Kayabyab Maria Isabel R., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, DLC Awardee, Daroya Kyla Rose R., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, De Guzman Charmaine A., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Lector Commentator, Escocia Jovel B., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Girl Scout of the Year, Lector Commentator, Felix Irish John V., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Girl Scout of the Year, Lector Commentator, Ferrer Jasmine A., Loyalty Awardee, Fontanilla Kathleen Zane C., Lector Commentator, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Illumin Lovely Jet G., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Girl Scout of the Year, Joaquin Danica C., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, Lector Commentator, Lavorius Shami G. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Lector Commentator. Maka Muzaya Milka P. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee. Manzon Janela N. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, DLC Awardee. Mendoza Marilyn Ann S. Directors Awardee. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Girl Scout of the Year, Lector Commentator, Campus Journalism Awardee. Mundares Samuela Nair V. Loyalty Awardee. Munda Jezabel D. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Weeper Awardee. Munoz Ira Jane M. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee. Nerizon Julian A. Loyalty Awardee, Conduct Awardee, Lector Commentator. Roscoe Eliza Shane P. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Conduct Awardee. Rodriguez Joanna Ray M. Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member. Salceda Rosemer C. Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Duty Awardee, Campus Journalism Awardee. Third place, DSPC 2019 TV Script Writing and Broadcasting, Filipino. Saison Maria Christine P. Directors Awardee, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Weeper Awardee, Best in TLE, Outstanding Class Mayor. Verania Julux Viancy A. Zorka Leah Jane C. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Lector Commentator.
Completers from Grade 10 St. Bridget of Sweden with their advisor, Miss Rose N. G. Cayago, Arcangel Mark Francis James R., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Boy Scout of the Year, SSG Awardee, President. Cruz Julius Bryan, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Duty Awardee, Boy Scout of the Year. De Guzman Ken Harvey, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, SSG Awardee, Peace Officer. De Vera John Matthew M, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee. Diola Brian Henson M, Catechist, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee. Gargantiel Kate S, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Whipper Awardee, Knight of the Altar. Muppet CAT Leadership Awardee, R1AA 2019 Delegate, Badminton. Illumine Renz Adrian M, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee. Mandapat Joshua C, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee. Martinez Mark Anthony, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, CAT Officer, Duty Awardee, Boy Scout of the Year. Mercado Alvin Christian P, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Boy Scout of the Year. Orcas Brandon Lynn D, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee. Prado Ranzit M, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee. Rosario Junior Aidlid M, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Whipper Awardee, Duty Awardee. Saison Manor James G, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, Whipper Awardee. Soriano John Joseph A, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Boy Scout of the Year. Valerio Janelle B, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee.
Abrenica Nicole A., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee. Alanano Jeverly D., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee. Balbuena Vanessa May J., Catechist, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, BLC Awardee. Bisnar Cheska D., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee. Kakapit Kaisen Misha Darwin M., Catechist, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee. Kayabyab Maria Amelia R., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee, BLC Awardee. De Guzman Janelle G., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Duty Awardee, Lector Commentator, Responsible Secretary. De Guzman Misha Sovetskaya, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee. Third place, DSPC 2019 TV Scriptwriting Broadcasting in English, Campus Journalism Awardee. De Guzman Yesamin, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee. Fajardo Yesa Dana A., Loyalty Awardee, Conduct Awardee. Flavier Shandara Karil D., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee. Iglesias Chandra Jane R., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee. Juarez Lovely Rose D., Catechist, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee. Magalong Lance Nicole V., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee. Magalong Louise Isel P., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee. Duty Awardee, Campus Journalism Awardee, Girl Scout of the Year. Malikdem Cristel Ann S., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee. Molina Camille T., Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Catechist. Munoz Katrina Jane B., Loyalty Awardee, Conduct Awardee. Navarro Shireen May A., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, Conduct Awardee. Padua Luis Jillian F., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee. Vinluan Elaine Joyce R., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee.
Completers from St. Joseph, Husband of Mary, with their advisor, Miss Melanie R. Sarmiento. Agbuya Jose Miguel S., Loyalty Awardee. Alvarez Ricky P., Loyalty Awardee. Cayetano Mark Ronnie G., Loyalty Awardee. Cruz Jones Kenneth V., Loyalty Awardee. Ergiza Sherwin Jason O., Loyalty Awardee. Ferrer Oliver R., Loyalty Awardee. Galvez Gian Christopher F., Loyalty Awardee. Lau Carlos Gabriel M., Loyalty Awardee. Third placer, DSPC 2019 Collaborative Desktop Publishing, English, Night of the Altar. Laron Meiji Axel C., Loyalty Awardee, Catechist, CAT Officer, R1AA 2019 Delegate, Badminton, Doubles. Manzon George Carl S., Loyalty Awardee. Paliso Michael A., Loyalty Awardee, CAT Officer. Paningbatan Rodrigo III M., Loyalty Awardee. Paningbatan Nelson D., Loyalty Awardee. Reyes Rafael Quincy E. Sibayan Sheer Florence M., Quipper Awardee. Tagulao Lord Genesis D., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, CAT Officer. Tantra Winter L, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Zacarias Mark Denzel Matthew B, Loyalty Awardee,
Abad Cherifin Rosini M, Loyalty Awardee. CAT Officer, Castro Bea Marie Yvette A, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee. CAT Officer, Kayabyab Jamaica Gwyneth M, Loyalty Awardee. Dalisay Precious Diane M, Loyalty Awardee. Iscanio Nicole Joy C, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee. CAT Officer, Weeper Awardee. Istaris Ishime G, Loyalty Awardee. Evangelista Eliza Kate F, Loyalty Awardee. CAT Officer, Idos Jenny May C, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee. Limson Dierdre Ayesha Lime V, Catechist, CAT Officer. Makaraag Rhea Kathleen M, Loyalty Awardee. Miranda Casey M, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee. Cookies Ariana Ruth F, Loyalty Awardee. Nerizon Bea C, Catechist, CAT Officer. Kilates Mary Ann O, Loyalty Awardee. Reyes Gail Nicole D, Loyalty Awardee, Catechist, Weeper Awardee. Salangad Justin Grace M, Loyalty Awardee, Responsible Secretary. Tabiolo Antoinette Raven T, Loyalty Awardee.
Completers of Grade 10 St. Dominic de Guzman with their advisor, Ms. Jonaline M. Peralta. Alog Edwin Ramon D. Amasen Tyrone Gabriel A, Loyalty Awardee. Aquino Sean Derrick, Loyalty Awardee. Aquino Ibo C, Loyalty Awardee. Bugayong John Theodore C, Loyalty Awardee. Kagiwa Sean Ken E, Loyalty Awardee. Kayabyab Alexander Luis M, Loyalty Awardee. De La Rosa Renz Ian C, Loyalty Awardee. Evangelista Renz M, Loyalty Awardee, Whipper Awardee. Frayna Judge Aldwin M, Loyalty Awardee. Gundayao Errol John B, Loyalty Awardee. Huchi Ace Ribert D, Loyalty Awardee. Palisok John Romel R, Loyalty Awardee. Paningbatan Victor Jose D, Loyalty Awardee. Parayawan Hans Michael C, Loyalty Awardee. Pasqua Harvison C, Loyalty Awardee. Rosario Justin Steve L, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee. CAT Officer, Boy Scout of the Year. Duty Awardee. Soriano Mac Adrian J. S, Loyalty Awardee.
Bautista Hannah Gisela M, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee. CAT Officer. Kalugay Lovely D, Loyalty Awardee. Weeper Awardee. Castro Debbie U, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee. CAT Officer. Choir Member. Lector Commentator. Conduct Awardee. Weeper Awardee. Diaz Aliyah Julia May G, Loyalty Awardee. Doria Lana J. Lorraine B, Loyalty Awardee. Gillier Rodney Queen E, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee. CAT Officer. Choir Member. Hermosilia Princess Kyle A, Loyalty Awardee. Campus Journalism Awardee. Second placer in ESPC 2019 Script Writing and Radio Broadcasting English. Best Script in Radio Script Writing and Broadcasting. Len Gomez Althea Nash A, Loyalty Awardee. Lavarias Niren Christian I, Loyalty Awardee. Pio Quinto Jerus Ann C, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee. Conduct Awardee. Ramos Bianca Isabel B, Loyalty Awardee. Responsible Secretary. Risuelio Barbie Jelaica P, Loyalty Awardee. Sales Stephanie B, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee. CAT Officer. Sarmiento Arlana, Loyalty Awardee. R1A 2019 Delegate in Basketball, Valerio Kate Mariel S., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, CAT Officer, Duty Awardee, Venluan Tracy Luis, Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, CAT Officer, Duty Awardee, Vinoya Shira May S., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, CAT Officer, Girl Scout of the Year.
Completers of Grade 10 St. Monica of Hippo with their advisor, Ms. Chabilita D. Meneses. Agustin Aaron Frederick R. Aquino Stephen Carl J. Loyalty Awardee. Arenas Patrick J.D. Loyalty Awardee. CAT Officer. Duty Awardee. Baal Reggie G. Loyalty Awardee. Quipper Awardee. Knight of the Altar. Responsible Secretary. Balingan Angelo D. Loyalty Awardee. Beltran Ivan Paul S. Loyalty Awardee. Bulong Jeremy R. Loyalty Awardee. Casilian Kirole A. Loyalty Awardee. CAT Officer. Duty Awardee. De Guzman Henderson V. Loyalty Awardee. De Los Santos Ranza Jeff D. Loyalty Awardee. 14 Roel Jr. V. Pucci Nicanor Jr. D. Loyalty Awardee. Lumboy Mark Aldrin R. Loyalty Awardee. Orsos Mark Angelo D. Loyalty Awardee. Padlan Joshua Gabriel L. Loyalty Awardee. CAT Officer. CAT Officer of the Year. Pineda Harold Michael S. Loyalty Awardee. Reyes John Paul C. Loyalty Awardee. Soriano John Cedric M. Loyalty Awardee. Soriano King Peter C. Loyalty Awardee. Soriano Maverick Clayford S. Loyalty Awardee. Tamayo Christian Josh Andre P. Loyalty Awardee. Quipper Awardee.
Aquino Althea Cassandra C. Loyalty Awardee, CAT Officer, Bautista Ashley May M. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Kabansag Princess Chantel M. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Kabungkal Chris Caroline R. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Cancino Angel Gwen C. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, CAT Officer, Duty Awardee, Carpio Kimberly C. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, De Guzman Priscilla Marie E. De Guzman Jennifer M. Loyalty Awardee, CAT Officer, Girl Scout of the Year, Ferrer Glayan Meg P. Loyalty Awardee, Inakay Maria Rafaela E. Loyalty Awardee, DLC Awardee, Peralta Eliza Mel S. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CAT Officer, Reyes Maxine F. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Robelia Jana C. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Santiago Yasmin R.D. T. Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Quipper Awardee, Tirado Arabelia P. Loyalty Awardee, CAT Officer, Duty Awardee.
Completers of Grade 10 St. Paul the Apostle with their advisor, Mr. John Burr C. Bacani. Arsaluna Julius S. Loyalty Awardee. Chua Vincent F. Loyalty Awardee. De Vera John Paul M. Loyalty Awardee. De La Cruz Haven S. Loyalty Awardee. Knight of the Altar. De Los Santos Dennis M. Loyalty Awardee. Doria Hans DeAndre D. Loyalty Awardee. Estorba Mark Joseph P. Gabriel Hubert King R. Loyalty Awardee. Makaraag Raiden Chloe T. Loyalty Awardee. Matibag Carl Joshua S. R1AA 2019 Delegate Basketball Boys. Nitafan Vincent Josh E. Loyalty Awardee. Pagsulingan Joshua L. Loyalty Awardee. Whipper Awardee. Palisok Rog Generic P. Loyalty Awardee. Knight of the Altar. Payopay Prince Nico M. Loyalty Awardee. Pidlawan Bryce Luis A. Loyalty Awardee. Ramos Briggs Wesley M. Loyalty Awardee. Soriano Randolph Jr. G. Loyalty Awardee. Ventanilla Mark Vance P. Loyalty Awardee. Vinuya BJT. Loyalty Awardee.
Aguia Kylie D. Loyalty Awardee. Aquino Sheila Ann D. Loyalty Awardee. Arcangel Abigail F. Loyalty Awardee. Catechist. Castro Pamela Rose C. Loyalty Awardee. Datu Bea Aisha S. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. Girl Scout of the Year. R1AA 2019 Delegate in Gymnastics. De Guzman Venus Keith C. Loyalty Awardee. De La Cruz Jeremy F. Loyalty Awardee. Ferrer Liana Jersey A. Loyalty Awardee. Flores Denise Hanifer D. Loyalty Awardee. Ganyalongo Francesca Bianca Joy L. Loyalty Awardee. Responsible Secretary. Makaraag Pearl M. Loyalty Awardee. Whipper Awardee. Mamawag Ivy Joy B. Loyalty Awardee. Catechist. Whipper Awardee. Martinez Micaela May T. Loyalty Awardee. Meneses Janelle Sam P. Loyalty Awardee. Catechist. Tamayo Leslie Ann A. Loyalty Awardee. Valerio Gracial B. Loyalty Awardee.
Completers of Grade 10 St. Bernadette of Lourdes with their advisor, Mr. Melvin F. Soriano. Austria John Rafael V. Loyalty Awardee. Bercasio Rob Anthony V. Castellano Lance Matthew C. Loyalty Awardee. R1AA 2019 Delegate Basketball. De Guzman Neil Ian D. Loyalty Awardee. De Vera Mark Joshua Q. Loyalty Awardee. Dizon Shelvin P. Loyalty Awardee. Knight of the Altar. Domantay JVP. Loyalty Awardee. Whipper Awardee. Fernandez Lawrence R. Loyalty Awardee. Gabis Cyrus III G. Loyalty Awardee. Gabis Ken Maverick B. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. Whipper Awardee. Knight of the Altar. Garcia Denver P. Loyalty Awardee. Garcia Kurt Dunhill D. Catechist. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. Conduct Awardee. Outstanding Class Mayor. Heslani Lance Anferni G. Gico Von Henrik U. Lomboy Joseph Kirby C. Loyalty Awardee. Mata Novrano Kyle Z. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. Knight of the Altar. Roma Santa Angelo Hans L. Loyalty Awardee. Saingan Ram Emerson E. Loyalty Awardee.
Aquino Katie Cindy P. Loyalty Awardee. Girl Scout of the Year. R1AA 2019 Delegate Basketball. Athlete of the Year. Bernal Jana Ray L. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. Kanilang Kathy Kimberly B. Loyalty Awardee. Biasis Beatriz P. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. CAT Officer. De Guzman Maria Chantal M. Catechist. Loyalty Awardee. CAT Officer. De La Cruz Jersey F. Loyalty Awardee. Jadid Michelle Ann A. Loyalty Awardee. Mueden Micaela I. Loyalty Awardee. Pusadas Cyrene Marnie C. Loyalty Awardee. Choir Member. CIT Officer Ramos Maria Princess Ansi, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member Riparip Shireen K.B., Loyalty Awardee Soriano Camela Joy B., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member CIT Officer Sorio Isley Ford E., Loyalty Awardee Tirado Kathleen Nicole C., Catechist, Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, CIT Officer, Conduct Awardee, Villa Joanna Eliza N., Loyalty Awardee, Weeper Awardee, Vinoya Alixaline N., Loyalty Awardee, CIT Officer, R1AA 2019 Delegate in Gymnastics, Vinoya Angelina J., Loyalty Awardee, Choir Member, SSG Awardee Grade 10 Representative.
Up next, we have Justin Lawrence M. Arias, our Bishop's Awardee, to deliver his address of gratitude.
To our pious school director, Monsignor Manuel Bravo Jr., our beloved high school principal, Dr. Norma Espino, our hardworking assistant principal, Dr. Irene Nama, our indefatigable teaching, administrative, and auxiliary staff, parents, friends, and fellow completers, a cordial morning to all of you. It's been 4 long years since we first entered St. Charles Academy as grade 7 students. We were useful and happy without knowing the future challenges junior high school can give. As a result, most of us experienced a shock upon entering SCA. I mean, some strict teachers, overflowing tasks, hard lessons, and more. Despite all of those, we succeeded and used it as an instrument to grow. High school never fails to amuse us, as it became a way to meet new friends and learn new life lessons. On the other hand, it let us experience some extremes in our lives. For an instance, I tried failing in some quizzes, examinations, and even performance tasks. These failures taught me that it's okay to fail. We can use these failures to stand again and be a better person. High school life is a roller coaster, indeed. Failures and breakdowns are inevitable, like the ups and downs of a roller coaster. All we can do is do our best so that we will not have regrets in the future. As one of the grade 10 students who successfully overcame this roller coaster, it's a big pleasure for me to speak in front of my fellow Charlesians. Let me take this as an opportunity to thank several persons who helped and culminated me in the past 4 years. To my parents, thank you for supporting me every time. I truly appreciate it. Also, thank you for your efforts and sacrifices for me and my younger sister so that we can study in SCA. To my classmates, families Abis, interesting, Ignatius, and Francis Sana all, thank you for being uplifting to each of us. Even though we didn't spend the last 2 school months together, we still have hundreds of memories to cherish. To our teachers, especially Maronit Soto, Mamonik De Vera, Sir Jules Meneses, and Mama Quijano, thank you for teaching us academically and morally. Thank you for being our guide when we are getting off the track. To my friends, One Squad, Key Poppers, ML Peeps, and Francis Staffers, thank you for cheering me up when I'm down. I already miss our bonding together. It is safe to say that because of SCA, I met strangers that turned into friendships. To Charlesian staffers, thank you for honing my journalistic skills. and making me believe that journalism doesn't revolve on contests, but expressing the golden truth. Also, to my first groupmates and DSPC and RSPC, Team Uwahi, thank you for all the memories. I'll never forget it. Momentous, fulfilling, unique. 3 words to describe today's moving up ceremonies. We may not be able to see each other today due to the pandemic. At least we share the same feelings. Gratitude. Soon, we're stepping our foot to the next chapter of our lives. Senior high school. But let's don't forget what St. Charles Academy taught us. Ora et labora. Pray and work. Seek guide from our Almighty God while working wisely. Thank you and may God bless us all.
To express resolved admiration to St. Charles Academy, let's have Ernest Matthew G. Medina, our Director's Awardee.
Pledge of Loyalty. I mention your name, Ernest Matthew G. Medina, do hereby pledge my loyalty to St. Charles Academy with humility and sincerity. I will always strive to be a worthy alumnus or alumna and continue to live the ideals for which the school stands, namely truth, justice, and service for all. So help me God.
And finally, to induct the completers to be one of the SCA Alumni Associates, here is Ms. Susana D. Bilboyan.
Dear completers, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, you mention your name, having completed the junior high school from St. Charles Academy, San Carlos City, Pangasinan, in seeking admission into the SCA Alumni Association, do hereby promise with all humility to abide by the Constitution of the Association. I bind myself to it without mental reservation and will work for the honor of my alma mater. May I stay strong and ever progressive to serve it as long as I live. Congratulations, dear completers, and good luck to your next endeavor. God bless.
Real leaders are not forged in easy times, but they are forged in the most difficult of times.
Goodbye for an academic year and good luck for the next journey to come.
Congratulations, Batch 2019-2020. Once a Charlesian,
Forever a Charlesian.
this has been Melvin F. Soriano.
And Rosan G. Cayago.
Good morning.
St. Charles, dear alma mater, before you here we stand. We hail you, alma mater, pride of his noble land. We hasten to you in bright or fair weather, with heart and soul we come to hear your gracious call. St. Charles Academy, forever we hail. St. Charles Academy, we love you so. St. Charles, with you we march on, our banner waving high, to fight for freedom and to serve with justice right. For country, brother, Lord, united we rally, with vain ornament peace, our battle cry we St. John's Academy, forever we hail. St. John's Academy, we love you so. When far from you we chance to be, unfaltering courage show. Your light aglow we follow, firm faith in God at heart. Your name we cherish, honor without blemish. We keep them faithfully, for loyal sons are we. St. John's Academy, forever we hail. St. Charles Academy, we love you so.
Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, be something great. Go make a legacy, manifest destiny. Back in the days we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, burn your biographies, rewrite your history, light up your wildest dreams, museum victories. Every day we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, something for oddities, stranger crusades. Ain't ever wannabes, we're in the novelties that don't ever change. We wanted